In The Patriot, Benjamin Martin, a man tormented by his past, says, "I have long feared that my sins would return to haunt me, and the cost is more than I can bear." His desperate attempts to bury regret are shattered when war forces him to confront the very losses he dreaded, his family, his home, and the life he fought to protect. Modern science tells us that our minds are far from static. Repeatedly focusing on fear reshapes our neural pathways, a phenomenon known as neuroplasticity, conditioning our brains to expect negative outcomes. In essence, the more we nurture fear with our thoughts and words, the deeper it takes root, steering us toward what we constantly dwell on. In Job 3:25, it is declared, "For the thing which I greatly feared is come upon me, and that which I was afraid of is come unto me." Notice the Hebrew word for feared, yagor, capturing an overwhelming dread that can consume us. Yet, as seen in Job 1:7, when God asked, "Whence comest thou?" Satan replied, "From going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it." This exchange reminds us that while the enemy may be watchful, he cannot peer into our minds. He only exploits the words we speak. If the adversary cannot know your innermost thoughts, why hand him the script of fear? Instead, transform your declarations. Replace, "I am afraid I'll fail," with affirmations of strength, and "I'll never get past this," with the conviction that you are more than a conqueror. Benjamin Martin's fear of loss and Job's fear of suffering led to great trials, yet Job's story did not end in despair. God restored him, demonstrating that fear never holds the final word. The one you serve is greater than any dread. Speak life, speak faith, and speak victory, for your words today shape the reality of tomorrow. Across cultures and throughout history, every tradition, from Christianity to Buddhism, has warned that our words wield immense power. As Proverbs 18:21 reminds us, death and life are in the power of the tongue. This truth is not only a spiritual principle, but is also echoed in quantum physics, where the observer effect shows that intention can alter reality at its very core. What you focus on, what you articulate, sets the stage for what is to come. So why continue to sow doubt and fear when you have the power to declare triumph? Instead of saying, "I'll never make it," or "I'm afraid I'll fail," choose to proclaim that with God all things are possible. Every word you utter is a seed. Plant one of faith rather than one of despair. As James 3:10 warns, "Out of the same mouth proceedeth blessing and cursing," urging us to use our speech to build up rather than tear down. Though you cannot control every circumstance, you have absolute control over your declarations. Let go of fear and embrace the power to shape your destiny through affirmations of life and victory.